So let's go back, to when you started wrestling. What age did you start at?
Sounds good. So I actually don't remember when I started wrestling. My dad's been in wrestling for a long time, probably from since he was in fifth grade, I believe. So he was competing still when I started wrestling. I used to go and watch him at tournaments. As far as I can remember, I was probably 3 or 4 years old when I started getting into wrestling gyms and competitions and follow my dad everywhere. I would travel with him and I would be his coach kind of. And that was really fun for me, and that's what inspired me to go into wrestling and pursue that dream of mine. Ever since it was my dad's dream at first, and then it became my it was more personal. It became my own dream to go to Worlds and Olympics and win medals at big tournaments and stuff like that.
So even at a younger age, you were being exposed to high levels of wrestling through your dad, who was actually also on the Bulgarian national team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you were right right in the thick of all
Yeah.
these big international tournaments. So you've had a background in this for years. And of course freestyle, right?
Definitely, yeah. It's always been freestyle. I was fortunate enough to travel with him everywhere and see, big wrestlers, big names in the wrestling community, Olympic champions, world champions. It was just normal for me to be around them, and I didn't even realize what I had back then until I kind of separated from that and got a little older and realized what I grew up with, all that knowledge in one room. So I was definitely fortunate to be with them and around them.
And of course over there you don't have wrestling in the high schools. So you were with a sports club, right? You were
Definitely, yeah. The regular high schools don't really have sports like that, advanced sports. They do have, however, what it's called a sports school. So they start, it's from sixth grade anywhere, until 12th grade, till you graduate. And they'll recruit kids from local, smaller towns, And I was actually fortunate. It was in my hometown at first, is where I started. In Stara Zagora, it's called Bulgaria, the sports school there. And I was recruited, and actually my dad was the coach there for the older guys. But I would always go and practice with them, so it probably helped me a lot. But that's where I went to school at sports school in Bulgaria, and that way I can focus more on athletics, as much as school. It was a little different. It's here high school is 9 months, I believe, and in sports schools in Bulgaria you go to school for 10 months, so it's a little more extended. That way you have time to practice twice a day sometimes, so it's a little more professional towards athletes as well. That's the difference. Yeah.
were able to come to the United States.
So for the first time I came to the United States was in 2001. We had a trip with a team, with my club. And actually it was people from all over Bulgaria. It was probably between 15 athletes. And we came to Chicago, and we took vans. They took us with vans, and we drove up to Wisconsin. And we did a tour around Wisconsin. And that was the first time I came to the U.S. for 10 days. We stayed with host families, and it was amazing. And that was the first time I saw, the U.S. And that was when I knew I wanted to come to school here eventually when I get older. But I was 12 years old when I first came to the U.S. And after that, I was 16 years old the second time I came. Actually, Kurt Wall, Zeb Wall's dad, he had made a couple of trips to Bulgaria before that. And he invited me to come visit the family on the farm in Iowa. And I did. And that's how I stayed there. They asked me to go to school if I wanted to do that, and I did. I wanted to, kind of like for an exchange student in high school, and I did that for a year, and I stayed with him for a little bit, for part of it, and then I stayed with my high school coach at the time, Trevor Carrot, and my sponsor, and my best man at the wedding now, Trevor Carrot and Carol Wright, and I stayed with them, and I graduated high school, and that's when, of course, you come into play. I received a scholarship from you to go and wrestle for you back in the other place, and
what a story! Now, when you were 12 years old, did you understand any English, any of the English?
No, we didn't.
Language?
I didn't speak any English until even when I came here when I was 16 years old. I still didn't really speak any English. I had to. The first several months was difficult. I had a Bulgarian dictionary, Bulgarian English dictionary, and I would just. My goal was to write between 50 to 100 words a day, new ones.
Oh,
and
wow.
Of course, I didn't remember all of them right away, but a lot of practice, and eventually I got it.
And you had people that just kind of came into your life and helped you through. And of course, then we in the recruiting process, you were 119 pounds and really did very well as a senior at 119 pounds. And your redshirt freshman year, you were in the finals for us at 157. We didn't give up on you.
Nope.
We got you back. And of course, he's our assistant coach now and doing a tremendous job, just a positive force for our guys to work out with a world team member every day. And our program is just, we thank you. We thank you for that. So tell us a little bit about your preparation for, not only making the world team for Bulgaria, but now your preparation for the World Championships.
Yes, so I've been having actually 2 practices a day on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday and Saturday I would have 1 practice a day. My dad and Ivanov out in Boise, they actually helped me with the plan. They did a plan for me, according to the dates with the World Championships and when I'm going to compete. And it was the same for the national tournament as well, the same preparation. And I'm following a plan, and I would wake up at 4:45 in the morning, and I would come work out here in the dojo, and I would go to work after that at 7:30, and then I would work until 4 o'clock, and then as soon as I'm done with work, I would go and practice again at 4:30, around 4:30 in the dojo again. And it's been a challenging preparation, but it's all paying off, and I'm getting better at it, at managing my time and everything. So
to see the edge that you are wrestling, I've watched you for years. This is the best I've ever seen you. You're tremendous physical condition. Mentally, your inside out training, what we call our inside out training, just you seem really well prepared, as prepared as you could be for the World Championships, September 12th in Las Vegas. I think you've done a great job of following the plan, and and you're continuing to hone that, right? I mean, you're going to take that right up to the.
I am, yes. I'm excited. I'll be going to Boise. That's where I'm meeting the Bulgarian national team, and I'm going to continue my preparation for Worlds there. And I'm excited to train with them guys, and with my dad and with Ivanov. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be an amazing trip.
And you're going to have a good contingent at the World Championships.
I will be. Yeah, I'll be having a lot of people come and watch me and support me. So I'm really thankful for that. I don't know if this is the right time or not, but I really want to thank Maryville University for everything they've done. I want to thank you and Bonnie for all the support. I want to thank Nike Wrestling is helping me, bodybuilding.com are helping me. I would like to thank Suples and Yvonne, and obviously, last but not least, I want to thank my wife for the support, Whitney. So I really appreciate everyone, and of course Trevor and Carol helping me along the way. I wouldn't be here without them. So.
Yeah, you've really had some people in your life, but you're such a positive force. We're drawn to you, So, but we want to wish you a great performance and great preparation for the World Championships, and you're going to have some people watching you out there that. Our bosses are going to be watching you.
I'm honored, truly. Yeah, I'm very excited.
The president will be there. Dr. Lombardi will be there. Jeff will be there, and so we appreciate that. We appreciate that support.
And of course, everyone can go ahead and follow me. On social media, Twitter, Instagram. I'm posting stuff constantly on that BUL_nightmare. That's where I'm posting all the updates. You guys can follow me.
Well, and I think what a great thrill for your dad to be in your corner and coaching you at the Bulgarian, which he's wrestled in a number of times, the Bulgarian National Championships, and be able to coach you there and be part of your training. He had a big part in putting a great edge on you for the championships. So again, congratulations. We're really looking forward to watching you perform out at the World Championship. We want to wish you a great performance. And again, thank you for all you've done for us.
Thank you.